What's happening?
Malt reviews, BTAC time.
BTAC time. Can't go wrong with BTAC. We've been hearing great things about this year's Thomas H. Handy Sazerac
2021
straight
release.
rye. Yeah,
Yes,
this is
sir.
the 2021 release, bottled at 129.5 proof, 64.75% ABV. Wow, beast.
Yeah, so those of you curious about the mash bill, they do not disclose the mash bills for Buffalo Trace products and for BTAC. The Colonel Taylor rye is 95% rye, 5% corn or malted barley. This, I believe, is the lower end. I have a feeling this is like a barely legal rye. I don't know for sure, but it's like I've never had a more caramelized rye on the nose.
Candy, 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 candy.
Buffalo Trace.
So much candy. God, I love their bottles. Something.
Something about it, man.
Yeah.
The marketing. It
Yeah.
gets us. This is like caramelized baking spices. Like baking spices, but already baked into beautiful Christmas desserts. Like in so much graham cracker crust. Wow.
There is such a level of candy and sweetness where you can't help but think of creme brulee.
Yep.
Creamy creme brulee with that sugar topping. Totally this.
Like literally, it's a rye, but it's like every like dessert possible.
French crepes with powdered sugar.
Oh yeah. And what a perfect time for Christmas.
And the spices. Just the Christmas spices with all candied. It's like candied spices like you said.
Yeah. It's so good. How does I don't know what they do. How does Buffalo Trace like candy all their barrels? It's unbelievable.
Really delicious. Beautiful, beautiful nose. It's not offensive with the ABV. You could really dig your nose in there and you're not really getting anything offensive.
It's perfect. And I'm not sure if you mentioned this one, this particular, the Thomas H. Handy Sazerac is always about 6 years old. I believe this one is 6 years and 6 months, about 6.5 years old. You know, and ryes age much faster. So you can have like a 3-4-year-old rye that can be very good.
Palate?
Palate. This is so good. Wow.
Something about my palate today, Mike. I'm not feeling any ABV from anything.
No, hell no. I know, right?
No.
Wow. Oh,
That translates right over to the palate.
so
I guess you get a little bit more of rye on the palate.
A little bit more, yeah.
Yeah, definitely
A little
more.
more spice, yeah.
A little bit more of those rye spices. It doesn't go to like dill pickle, but a little bit of little hints of dill. Nothing that gets funky or too weird. Still very, very candied on the palate, but you kind of get a little more resemblance of that rye.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. With the little more spice. Yeah, I get not black pepper approaching, but like white pepper, pink pepper, tons of nutmeg, clove. But again, all caramelized. The most beautiful baking spices, but all caramelized. And just chewing on, again, like caramelized graham cracker crust. The biggest thing is just this beautiful, it's got this, the texture, the mouthfeel is so creamy and viscous. It's like literally chewing graham cracker crust without doing it. It's unbelievable.
So water on the nose brings out the rye elements a little bit more. So I think I enjoyed it more without water.
I would say, even though you're tempted because of the high ABV, I would say BTAC is bottled just the way it should be.
Something about bourbon where you just drink it the way it is.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Big time.
Palate with water?
Palate.
Maple syrup, rye notes come out more.
Yeah, definitely rye more.
A little bit more dill. But this is just overall such a sweet, candied whiskey. It's just so tasty. A little bit more maple syrup with water. I definitely will say both the nose and palate are better without water.
Oh, big time. I agree.
And that's crazy for 130
It's
proof.
it's so high. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like, that's insanity.
Whatever Buffalo Trace does with their barrels, their rick houses, they just like candy, and all the ABV goes to flavor. You never feel the burn. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Really, really well done. Really, really tasty. Lengthy finish. Even get some like some sandalwood on the finish.
Oh yeah. You'll give you some light leather,
Yeah.
but again that beautiful graham cracker crust, some nice little apricot, nice little
Takes
fruits.
drinks older.
It does. Again, the way they age it, man, is unbelievable.
Really, really good quality. Really enjoy this. I'm gonna give it an 89.
I give it a 90.
Yeah. Just bomb. Bombay. Very,
It's
very good.
definitely one of I've had this 3 times now. Definitely one of the better years
Yeah.
for the handy.
Yeah.
You know, everyone loves a good handy.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Let
Winner.
let us know in the comments below if you guys have tried this guy. Definitely enjoyable by us. Can't wait to experience the journey with this guy.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, we'll see you guys soon for many more reviews.
Cheers.
Cheers.